The energies have poured in so profoundly, even before we settle in with the sacred holy in-breath and out-breath, meaning that our very breath that we have been breathing as we've come together, connected through the heart and mind in higher service to the divine, without conscious effort, our breath has become holy. And in this holy breathing, as we have come together by choice to be in this moment here and now, to be of service. And in being of service, we serve ourselves. For when we come together as the Ami Shaddai, when we come together as the family of light and all of the interdimensional parts of ourselves that are connected to the myriad of creations and expressions of the divine, we are transfigured, we are transformed so deeply and profoundly. As we walk our path, we become more anchored into the light, even as we walk a physical, mental, and emotional world. For now, the very thought, the very intention of coming from the heart, of being kind, of helping another, of holding the higher thoughts of love, of holding forgiveness, of holding peace, of holding balance. All of this exudes from you without preparation, without direction. It exudes from you, beloveds, as you walk your path of light, as you commit in being the container of light, and as you fill your container of light, a very glance from you can heal. A smile can bring purpose, hope, and faith to another. For you, beloveds, walk the path of mastery, just as the great Yeshua told us, and the great avatars of light from all traditions, that the divine is within you and your connection to all that is wonderful and marvelous, blessed and holy is within you, within the inner tabernacle, within the Holy of Holies that resides in your hearts. And as you exercise this, as you open the door into the inner sanctum, as you nurture that, it becomes more radiant and anchored within you, just as the great masters hold this energy regularly and consistently. And so, beloveds, each and every kind thing that you do, each and every loving thing that you do, each and every service that you do, all fills this container of light within you. and it reaches a sacred threshold where it stays consistent, where it is now in the very crystalline form of your divine Gemantria, your divine energetics, your very electromagnetic field shifts and changes to a higher octave. And you will see and notice that you think of something or wish for something, and it comes. It comes easily and it comes with grace, for you have nurtured the higher heart of compassion and unconditional love. And as you fine tune your walk upon the path of light, as you bring in those higher guidance and disciplines to keep you unwavering in your path of unconditional love, unwavering in your heart of compassion. And as you do this, beloveds, your divine sacred Gemantria, your divine crystalline matrix of light integrates with the higher matrices of light of the holy sacred ones. It integrates and taps and is able to hold and anchor into the higher vibration of the higher light. Oh, dear beloveds, there are so many of you that move into the higher tier, move into the higher octave, move into the higher vibration of your light, of your radiance. And you share that radiance with the world. And when you intend, beloveds, to focus, to intend to be of some extra service, to decide to do an extra thing for the light because of the love that you hold, it even becomes more magnified. And when it becomes magnified, you are the great alchemist of the world, being able to take darkness, fear, confusion, inharmony, and imbalances, and change it, remaster it, recreate it into the higher expression of love. All the great alchemists, magicians, and great masters have the power to do this. And as you, the children of light, upon the earth, so it is so impactful that you do this, for you are closest to an earthly world and hold the codes of an earthly expression. And so you are the master alchemist, beloveds. In each and everything that you do to serve, to help, to be. For it is you, beloveds, that are the most powerful alchemist, because you are in and upon the earth. You, beloveds, are the children of the light, the children of the earth. And so we say to you, beloveds, that your step, each and every sacred, holy step that you take towards your unfolding consciousness into the higher realms of who and what you are, into your sacred and holy power, into your deep and knowing knowledge and wisdom, that you integrate that within your own crystal matrix, your own crystal Gemantria that you hold. And this Gemantria, these sacred, holy grid lines, expand into the higher grid lines and into the grid lines of others. Your presence is holy and healing. Your presence is holy and healing. Your presence is holy and healing. And as you breathe the holy sacred in-breath and out-breath, each inhalation and exhalation is holy and sacred. Let us now breathe this holy breath upon the earth. And as you see your own divine grid system, your own Gemantria, unique to you, but integrated with all that is, expands, becomes more anchored into the physical, mental, and emotional bodies that you hold. That this sacred geometry that you are stays radiant and anchored, connected and tethered to the higher grid system of which you are a part. And as you breathe each and every holy, sacred in-breath and out-breath, it becomes stronger and anchored and integrated into your physical, mental, and emotional bodies, where you do your sacred work upon the earth. As your higher family of light, work from the ascended realms, you work into the density of your physical world. You are the great alchemist. You are the co-creators of the new world, the new earth, the sacred ascension, bringing light to darkness and healing to woundedness and hurts. See yourselves now, beloveds, with the holy breath that you breathe as a radiant sun, a great and radiant sun of 1,000,000,000 suns. And you see this coursing through your own grid system, starting from the heart chakra, moving out in all directions, even as the higher chakras, as a great lightning strike comes in from the higher grid system of which you are connected. See yourselves lighting up within your electromagnetic field, expanding in all directions to the higher grid system, to the higher gemantrias of light and unconditional love. Your radiance expands and moves throughout all dimensions and realms, even as you are anchored in your physical, mental, and emotional bodies. See that this experience lasts and continues as you walk your day-to-day life in this material world, that your very presence is healing. The words you utter brings grace, light, and love. That you walk upon the earth as the great avatars of light, as the great Yeshua. For you are in the highest councils of light, and you are here to bring forth the higher knowledge, wisdom, and healing. And so you hold it within your very being. And as you choose, beloveds, to continue to walk on this path, so too will your power and your higher guidance and your higher vision unfold and radiate upon the earth. And as you experience this, beloveds, we ask you to hold into your spiritual vision your sacred mother, the mother to all, your blessed Gaia, your blessed Terra, your connection to her and her connection to you. And you see yourself and your Gemantria and grid system connecting with hers more deeply, more profoundly, and more expansively. That you are the Gemantria of light that holds heaven and earth. And you expand this and continue in all directions. So the higher worlds are easily connected, integrated. And see this entire grid system illumined with white light and golden light emanating from its core. As a son of suns, a mega sun of light. Radiate your light, beloveds. Radiate it to the world and all of her life. And the earth is just touched with your kindness, with your love, with your peace, with your higher guidance, with your higher wisdom. You are the sacred alchemist. You are the sacred alchemist. You are the sacred alchemist. And now, the thought of the return comes. And as much as we would want to stay in this sense of bliss and radiate this magnificence out into the world, we know that we can continue to do so as we continue to integrate this experience. And the thought comes to us now that it is time to return. And we begin to step down the energy, even as all those radiant ones who have created this platform for us to experience this and to use it into the world begin to step down their energy and to draw in their electromagnetic field as we now draw in ours. And very easily and methodically, we come into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies and intend to be grounded on the count of 3. 1, 2, take a deep breath in, and 3, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.